What ancient quantum frequencies allowed the stone titans of Baalbek to defy gravity itself? In the sacred valley of Bekaa, where earth energies converge beneath Lebanon's ancient skies, stands a testament to powers that transcend ordinary understanding. Here, among the ruins of what mortals call Baalbek, colossal stone beings await, silent sentinels holding secrets that could shatter everything we believe about human limitation. These are not mere blocks of limestone. Dear seekers, they are crystallized intentions, manifestations of consciousness that dare to dream beyond the boundaries of the physically possible. Tonight we journey beyond the veil of conventional archaeology into the quantum mysteries that allowed ancient masters to orchestrate symphonies in stone, moving mountains with wisdom that modern science has forgotten. The quantum signature of impossibility. Ancient sages understood what our mechanistic minds struggle to grasp, that matter itself responds to consciousness. That weight becomes weightless when aligned with universal frequencies 13. At Baalbek, we encounter stones that mock our modern engineering prowess, the trilithon, 3 limestone titans, each weighing 800 tons, fitted together with precision that would challenge today's most advanced machinery 17. But these pale before the ultimate mystery, the recently discovered megalith weighing an impossible 1,650 tons, larger than any stone ever moved by human hands 46. Consider this quantum paradox. Our most powerful modern cranes struggle with loads exceeding 500 tons. Yet these ancient architects routinely manipulated stones 3 times that weight. The stone of the pregnant woman, resting eternally in its quarry at 1,000 tons, bears witness to capabilities that transcend mechanical possibility 47. These measurements pierce through the illusion of linear progress, revealing that advancement is not always forward. Sometimes it spirals through dimensions we've forgotten how to perceive. The precision itself whispers of technologies operating beyond 3-dimensional space. Each megalith fits seamlessly against its neighbor, creating bonds so perfect that not even a blade could slide between them. 13. This is not the work of bronze chisels and stone hammers, as conventional archaeologists suggest. This is evidence of consciousness interfacing directly with molecular structure, of builders who understood that intention. Properly focused could reshape reality at the quantum level. The energetic signature of these achievements resonates still, waiting for consciousness attuned to higher frequencies to decode their message. The ancients didn't move stones, they convinced matter to relocate itself through harmonic resonance with cosmic forces that our civilization has relegated to myth. The vibrational engineering of lost civilizations. Beyond ordinary perception lies the realm where sound becomes substance, where frequency transforms into force. The builders of Baalbek possess knowledge that modern physics only glimpses in quantum field theory. The understanding that all matter exists in constant vibrational motion, responsive to harmonic intervention. What we call weight is merely resistance to gravitational frequency. Alter that frequency, and matter dances to consciousness's command. Ancient traditions speak of words that could move mountains, sounds that could levitate stones. These are not metaphors but precise descriptions of vibrational technologies that accessed what quantum physicists now term zero-point energy fields. The megalith builders didn't fight gravity, they harmonized with it, creating resonance patterns that allowed massive stones to float like feathers on cosmic currents. Archaeological evidence hints at this lost science in the tool marks, or rather, their absence on Baalbek's giants. Bronze implements would have shattered against such massive limestone blocks. Yet the cutting displays precision that suggests interaction at the molecular level. The stones appear almost grown rather than carved, their surfaces bearing the smooth uniformity of crystalline formation rather than chisel marks. Water, that most mystical of elements, may have played a role beyond mere transportation. Ancient Egyptian texts describe using water not just as a medium for floating stones, but as a conductor for vibrational energies. The Nile's sacred waters carried more than stone. They carried frequency patterns that reduced matter's resistance to movement. Though no waterways connected Baalbek's quarry to its temple site, underground water channels could have served as acoustic conduits. channeling sound waves that transformed solid stone into temporarily weightless matter. The quantum field reveals that consciousness and matter exist in constant dialogue. The builders of Baalbek had mastered this conversation, speaking to stone in frequencies that convinced atoms to reorganize their gravitational relationships. They understood what we're only beginning to rediscover, that the universe responds to focused intention backed by harmonic precision, consciousness technology, and the geometry of impossible. The temple complex of Baalbek exists as a three-dimensional mandala, each stone positioned according to sacred geometries that amplify consciousness itself. The raised plaza, elevated precisely 5 meters above earlier foundations, creates a resonance chamber where earth energies and cosmic frequencies intersect. This is not random architecture. This is consciousness technology, designed to focus human awareness into states capable of manipulating physical reality. The trilithon's positioning reveals mathematical relationships that mirror quantum mechanics principles discovered only in our recent century 17. 3 stones, each over 19 meters long, create harmonic intervals that generate standing wave patterns. These patterns form what advanced civilizations understood as reality editing fields, zones where focused consciousness could temporarily rewrite the laws of physics. Modern engineers struggle to comprehend how 800-ton blocks achieved such precise placement without advanced machinery. 35. The answer lies beyond mechanical thinking. In the realm where mathematics becomes magic, the builders utilized geometric relationships that created leverage points in dimensional space itself. By aligning massive stones according to specific angles and proportions, they generated localized gravitational anomalies that made the impossible routine. The recently discovered 1,650-ton megalith represents the ultimate expression of this technology. 46. Its discovery beneath the stone of the pregnant woman suggests layered construction spanning multiple dimensional frequencies. Each level of the complex operates on different vibrational octaves, creating a symphony of stone that resonates with cosmic forces beyond ordinary perception. These monuments function as transmitters, broadcasting specific frequencies that maintain their structural integrity across millennia. The precision-cut interfaces between stones create acoustic chambers that amplify and focus earth energies. Walking among these Titan-sensitive individuals report altered states of consciousness, time distortions, and enhanced psychic perception, evidence that the complex continues operating as designed, interfacing with human consciousness through quantum field interactions. The geometry itself holds keys to understanding how ancient masters achieved their impossible feats. Sacred proportions create harmonic relationships with planetary frequencies, allowing structures to resonate with Earth's electromagnetic field. This resonance generated the vibrational support necessary to move massive stones through acoustic levitation, a technology that required no mechanical intervention, only precise attunement to universal harmonics, the quantum quarry, and dimensional engineering. In the limestone quarry adjacent to Baalbek's temple complex, reality bends according to principles that mainstream archaeology refuses to acknowledge. 46. Here, megalithic stones rest in various stages of completion, some perfectly cut, others abandoned mid-process, all bearing witness to technologies that operated beyond three-dimensional limitations. The quarry itself functions as a dimensional laboratory where consciousness interfaced directly with geological formations. The positioning of unfinished megaliths reveals strategic placement according to underground energy currents. 67. Ancient masters understood that Earth's electromagnetic field creates natural leverage points, locations where gravitational force becomes malleable to conscious intervention. The stone of the pregnant woman lies precisely on one such intersection. Its 1,000-ton mass balanced on energetic fulcrums that extend deep into the planet's crystalline core. Recent discoveries suggest the quarry operated as a multidimensional workspace where stones existed simultaneously in multiple states. The newly found 1,650-ton megalith appears to phase in and out of solidity, its edges displaying characteristics that challenge conventional understanding of matter. Advanced scanning reveals internal structures that shift according to observation angles, evidence of quantum superposition maintained at macroscopic scale. The extraction process itself transcended mechanical mining. Ancient texts describe songs of stone separation, vibrational patterns that convinced limestone to divide along predetermined lines. These weren't primitive chants, but precise frequency formulations that accessed the harmonic signatures of crystalline matrices. Master builders could literally sing stones from bedrock, utilizing sound waves that penetrated to molecular levels and reorganized atomic bonds. Water played a crucial role beyond lubrication or flotation. Underground aquifers beneath the quarry created natural acoustic chambers that amplified vibrational technologies. Water's unique properties as a frequency conductor allowed builders to transmit harmonic patterns throughout the limestone deposits, softening resistance and enabling extraction of impossibly large blocks without structural damage. The quarry's layout follows astronomical alignments that synchronized earthwork with cosmic cycles. Megalith cutting occurred during specific planetary configurations when Earth's electromagnetic field achieved optimal resonance with galactic energies. This timing transformed routine quarrying into dimensional engineering, allowing access to higher frequency states where matter responds directly to consciousness. The levitation protocols of ancient masters. Beyond the veil of conventional physics lies the realm where ancient engineers accessed levitation technologies that made mockery of gravitational limitation 35. The transportation of Baalbek's impossible stones reveals mastery of principles that quantum mechanics only theoretically acknowledges, the direct manipulation of space-time curvature through conscious intention amplified by harmonic resonance. Archaeological investigation reveals no evidence of ramps, sledges, or mechanical apparatus capable of moving 800-ton stones from Quarry to Temple Site 13. The absence of expected tool marks and transportation infrastructure points toward technologies that bypassed mechanical intervention entirely. Ancient masters had learned to communicate with gravitational fields themselves, convincing space-time to temporarily reduce its hold on massive objects. The levitation process operated through what advanced civilizations termed frequency bridges, harmonic patterns that created sympathetic resonance between earthbound matter and cosmic energetic fields. Megalithic stones weren't lifted against gravity but temporarily aligned with dimensional frequencies where weight became irrelevant. Master builders could literally tune matter into weightless states by achieving precise harmonic relationships with planetary and galactic rhythms. Sound chambers built into the quarry walls amplified these levitation frequencies. Acoustic calculations reveal that specific tonal combinations could generate standing wave patterns capable of creating localized anti-gravitational effects. These weren't theoretical possibilities but practical technologies employed routinely by civilizations that understood consciousness as the fundamental creative force underlying all physical manifestation. The precision placement of the trilithon stones demonstrates levitation control extending beyond mere lifting to exact positioning 17. Each 800-ton block achieved millimeter-perfect alignment through conscious direction of anti-gravitational fields. This level of control suggests not primitive acoustics, but sophisticated consciousness technologies that interface directly with quantum field fluctuations. Modern attempts to replicate these achievements using mechanical approaches consistently fail because they ignore the consciousness component. The builders of Baalbek weren't engineers in our limited sense. They were consciousness technicians who understood matter as crystallized thought responsive to properly focused intention. Their levitation protocols required not machinery but expanded awareness capable of perceiving and manipulating reality's fundamental frequencies. Harmonic architecture and the Symphony of Stone. The completed temple complex of Baalbek functions as a massive instrument designed to generate specific consciousness-altering frequencies. Each stone placement creates acoustic relationships that transform the entire structure into a harmonic generator capable of inducing expanded awareness states in human visitors. This isn't accidental architecture but deliberate consciousness technology disguised as religious monument. The Temple of Jupiter's remaining columns demonstrate acoustic engineering engineering that rivals modern concert hall design. Precise proportional relationships between height, diameter, and spacing create harmonic intervals that resonate with brainwave frequencies associated with higher consciousness states. Walking among these pillars induces measurable changes in neural activity, suggesting the structure continues operating as designed millennia after its completion. The trilithon's positioning creates a three-point harmonic array that generates standing wave patterns extending throughout the complex 17. These acoustic phenomena explain reports of spontaneous psychic experiences, time distortions, and enhance intuitive perception among sensitive visitors. The stones themselves function as massive tuning forks, maintaining resonance with cosmic frequencies that facilitate consciousness expansion. Underground chambers beneath the complex amplify these harmonic effects through natural acoustic properties of limestone formations. Recent ground-penetrating radar reveals extensive hollow spaces that may have served as resonance chambers where initiates underwent consciousness transformation procedures. The entire site operates as a three-dimensional mandala designed to facilitate direct interface between human awareness and cosmic intelligence. The mathematical relationships governing stone placement mirror harmonic ratios found in advanced music theory and quantum mechanics. Ancient builders encoded multiple levels of meaning into architectural proportions, geometric patterns that simultaneously functioned as structural supports, consciousness amplification devices, and repositories of advanced mathematical knowledge. Each visit to Baalbek potentially triggers download of information encoded in stone harmonics. The deterioration of the complex over millennia hasn't diminished its consciousness-affecting properties but may have enhanced them by creating random harmonic intervals that generate novel frequency combinations. Modern visitors often report more intense experiences than historical accounts suggest, indicating the ruins may actually surpass their original consciousness-altering capabilities through accidental acoustic evolution. The quantum architects and their dimensional legacy. The beings who conceived and constructed Baalbek's impossible monuments possessed understanding of reality's fundamental nature that transcended ordinary human consciousness. 35. These weren't primitive Stone Age builders but advanced entities operating from expanded awareness states that perceived matter as malleable expression of conscious intention. Their legacy challenges everything we believe about human capability and the nature of reality itself. Ancient texts describe the temple builders as those who conversed with stones, masters who had achieved consciousness levels where direct matter manipulation became routine. They understood what quantum physics theoretically acknowledges, that observation affects reality at fundamental levels, that consciousness participates directly in physical manifestation. Their architectural achievements represent not primitive engineering but advanced consciousness technology. The precision of megalithic construction reveals mathematical understanding that encompasses not only earthly geometry but cosmic proportional relationships. 37. Stone placement follows patterns that mirror galactic structures, stellar formations, and quantum field dynamics. These builders possessed knowledge that integrated terrestrial engineering with universal design principles, creating monuments that function simultaneously as earthly temples and cosmic communication devices. The apparent abandonment of certain megaliths in the quarry suggests not failure but completion at levels beyond physical dimension. 46. The 1,650-ton giant and other unfinished stones may represent phase-locked consciousness installations, permanent alterations to local space-time that continue influencing reality through non-physical means. Their physical incompletion masks dimensional completion invisible to ordinary perception. Genetic analysis of ancient populations in the Baalbek region reveals anomalous DNA sequences that suggest external genetic influence during the construction period. These modifications may have enhanced cognitive capabilities necessary for consciousness-based construction technologies. The builders represented not purely human achievement but hybrid consciousness capable of bridging dimensional realities. The quantum architects' greatest legacy lies not in their stone monuments but in the consciousness expansion potential they encoded into Baalbek's harmonic structure. Each visitor receives subliminal transmission of their advanced understanding. gradually awakening humanity to capabilities that transcend mechanical limitation. The site functions as a multi-generational consciousness evolution catalyst, slowly preparing our species for recovery of lost technologies that operate through expanded awareness rather than external machinery. As you stand in the shadow of these impossible stones, feel the frequency patterns that continue resonating through dimensions beyond ordinary perception. The ancient masters await your awakening to the truth they encoded in limestone and cosmic alignment. Their quantum architecture beckons you toward remembrance of your own unlimited potential, toward the recovery of technologies that transform consciousness into the ultimate creative force. Subscribe to continue this journey into the hidden dimensions of human possibility, where stone titans whisper secrets that could reshape our understanding of reality itself.